Welcome back to Symphony of the Serpent. We have another side quest update to get through, and it is the first one to include a booty call and the first Kama Sutra page. We're going to find out who that is very, very shortly. As always, link down in the description to the written guide by Greg. Go read that. If you are sick of my voice, they sync up pretty well. So wherever you leave my video, jump into the written guide and you'll be pretty good. While you're down there, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It greatly helps me out. And leave us a comment on what your thoughts of the story so far. Give me some nice wild theories. If you'd like to discuss your wild theories, head down to the description again, and there is a link to NLC's Media's Discord. Come in there and have a little chat with all of us in there. Now, with the preamble out of the way, let's get to this one, and we're going to be heading to Tony first and having a little bit of a chat to him. Chat with Tony, and he's going to give us an apartment for free. So we're going to take that one because we're going to need our own little bit of a bachelor pad at some point in this game, and it is a good time to grab that. While we're here, and if you've got some cash, just make sure you exchange all your treasures and money. You're going to need about 600 smackaroonies, because in the Moan Zone Theatre, there is a couple of videos for you to pick up. One of them I didn't pick up a couple of updates ago, an update ago. I missed it by mistake. And there is another one for you to grab in this one. So go in there, buy all of the videos that we have. You should be up to 4. With those purchased, we're going to have a little bit of a wander to Emerald Ridge. There is something else that I've missed in the previous update because NLT likes to hide stuff. And I didn't wander through the bathrooms at Emerald Ridge to try and find a banana peel. But there is one in the male's bathroom. To get there, you're going to have to go through the women's, like we did earlier in the story. Pop into the men's bathroom, and there's another banana peel on the ground. We don't need this banana peel yet. We haven't even used the other one that we picked up as well, so we've only used 1 of 3 so far, but it's good to have it in the inventory now for later. As always, I'll just remind you here, you can kind of talk to NPCs and they'll give you hints about where stuff is later on in the game. So if you ever think I've missed anything, go talk to an NPC. It might give you a hint, and then you can go track down that item for yourself. I am only human, despite the fact that I talk to Greg and others. We sometimes all miss a hidden item because NLT is sneaky and he doesn't tell us beta testers where everything is. After that, we're going to head to the miller's house. We're going to head to Grace's bedroom to have a little chat to Grace. And we're going to be gaining Grace as our first contact, and that means that Grace is going to be our first booty call of the game as well, once we have been to our apartment and got that all sorted. But while we're at the miller's house, we're going to open up the bedroom door as well. And just on the ground here is going to be a lovely picture of Julia. Now, there's no point of inviting Grace to our apartment as of yet because we don't have anything that we can do there once we get there. So let's head into the outskirts west and let's go hunting for a Kama Sutra page and a chest key. Make sure you pick up all your vases and all your treasures on your ventures because that is going to be good money. Come into this area just here and you will find a chest key with a brand new fancy graphic under here. And you'll also spot a coyote, and that is for us to fight. So we're going to go over there. We're going to have a little bit of a fight with these 3 coyotes. But if you've been collecting all of the stuff, don't do what I just did, which is a misclick. If you've been collecting all of the stuff as we've been going along, you should have plenty of weapons to use. So just throw your boomerang around, do some good damage. You can get rid of that guy. Those 2 can come close to you again. We have a boomerang. I think boomerang is my favorite. It's the most consistent at this one. And then we can just try and use whatever we want. I have a free kick in my inventory. I'm going to use that from a previous fight. That is all of the coyotes cleared. We have some cash to pick up, and we have a coyote pelt to pick up as well. The skin and fur of a coyote, great for making clothes if you live in a fantasy land. This is a game built on the RPG Maker engine, so that would make sense that fun little items like that are in the game. Leave the quick sound and we're going to head to outskirts south. I'm looking forward to when they're connected up. We can just walk from one area to the other. That is quite nice. Earlier in the story, we had a fight with coyotes. Now, there's less than pelt behind for us to pick up. We're going to grab that. Also, if you go a little bit down here, there's a chest for us to open up. That is going to be the first Kama Sutra page of the game. And with that said and done, if we talk to the Oracle, they're going to tell us that we probably should be giving Grace a call. So let's head to the apartments ourselves to have a little bit of a check out of those. Head into the apartments, head up over here, and then just walk in the front door. It's nice and empty for us, but the main area that we care about, the bedroom, has been furnished very nicely. Once you've done that, we can come out here. We give Grace a phone call. Once you've done that, it will then auto set up. You need to be in this area to trigger this cutscene with Grace. And with that, that is the first boot recall scene of the game done. If you want to replay it, just go to your phone, boot recall, ring her. She goes on the bed, click on the bed, and then you can rewatch any of the scenes as you wish. But that's not the end of this one, because there are still side quest characters dotting around the map that we need to go and oppress and have scenes with as well. And to do that, we're going to need a little bit more charisma. For the charisma, we're going to need to head into the Apex building. We're going to need to then head upstairs. And once upstairs, there's a guy over here that we need to have a little chat to. He lives in an absolute fantasy land, and he's asking for 5 vault pallets. We don't have that, but we do have 2 of the coyote bits of fur. We give that to him instead, and we will get some extra charisma. You should now be up to 6. And with that done, we now have 2 new characters that we can go and impress and flirt with for our great new piece of charisma. The first one is going to be in the Velvet Mirage, and it's going to be Kelly. So let's go over to Kelly, and we're just going to flirt. And after a flirt, that's going to match out the bar. So far, in this current beta build, I don't need to give gifts to Kelly. I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know if that's meant to be the way it's going to be. At the moment, I don't need to give her a gift. If I do need to give her a gift, I'll leave a comment on what gifts to give her if and when that goes. Unfortunately, I'm recording before release day because I've got to go on holiday. So there we go. Once you've done that, you then should have a new scene with Kelly. Go to sex and you can enjoy the new scene. Once we've done Kelly, we're going to head into the BTF. We're going to head into the back kitchen to have a little chat with Madison. Same again, just flirt in this beta build of this update. I don't need to give any gifts. Once again, if you have to give some gifts, I will leave it in the pinned comment down below. And with that done, or you just check out Greg's written guide, because he'll have it in there as well, because he can update his. I can't update a video while I'm currently traveling to another part of the country. Again, you then should see a new scene and gain a heart with Madison. And with those 2 scenes, you should be at 25 out of 25. I haven't watched them, obviously, because I'm recording this video. And that should be that. Let me just check by talking to an NPC. Are you lost? Do you need something from me? I love being teased. How about you? Yeah, that is telling me to go watch that scene. And that's also telling me to go watch the scene with Kelly. That is perfect. So we have nothing else that we've missed in this update, and that should be everything. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Hit like, hit subscribe, and peace out.